What is up, guys? You're probably wondering, where the hell has this idiot been? Well, let me tell you, man, I got lots of stuff going on. It's just been complete freaking insanity in this house. So it's been a while. It's been a minute. In fact, I haven't recorded a cover since 4th of July. That was the last time I recorded anything. So I'm gonna kind of explain why I have been so absent. I know you're all like, God, where's Jeff been? Oh my gosh, we miss his videos so much. No, you don't. You don't. Today on the turntable, we got Mr. Tom Petty. Damn Torpedoes, by the way. Just such a great album. If you guys ever get a chance, you're gonna see somebody who's older, perhaps at the end of their career, and you're thinking about, maybe I won't go. I'm going to tell you why you should go. I live right kind of by a famous amphitheater called Alpine Valley. A lot of acts have performed there over the years. You know, it's like, it was our hangout when we were kids because we were like 20 minutes down the road. We were always going to concerts, and there was like no rules in that parking lot. It was like Caligula. There was just they wouldn't let cops in. They wouldn't let uniformed police in. So we just did what you can imagine what high school age boys are gonna do in a parking lot when there's absolutely no chance that uniformed police are ever gonna. Undercover guys came in, but they were normally looking for drugs, and we weren't into that whole thing. But to give you an idea, like we literally went to Debbie Gibson. I was at a Debbie Gibson concert. We didn't go in, we just hung out in the parking lot and drank. Because that's what we did. This is what we did on our weekends. But anyways, I'm getting a little off track here. If you look up Alpine Valley, it's really famous for one reason. And, well, not one reason, but it's famous for, the biggest reason it's famous is because that's where Stevie Ray Vaughan played his last show. So that's the amphitheater where he got off stage, walked out into the helicopter took off and crashed into the ski hill, and they didn't find him until the next morning. Where am I going with this? Well, the reason I brought up Petty is because, remember, I had two chances. The night Stevie Ray died was the night before the first day of my junior year of high school. And I had a buddy call me up, and said, hey, I'm going to see Clapton and Stevie Ray Vaughan tonight. You want to go? I'm like, nah. He had already graduated. He was out of school, so he didn't have to get up early in the morning and go to school. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna go home and stay home and, go to bed and go to school in the morning. And then, of course, the next morning, we wake up to the news. I remember this clear as day. And Stevie Ray Vaughan was a big deal. Even then, I mean, not just because he was dead, but he was a big deal even then. And I remember driving into school, and the radio station on the radio at the time was Laser 103, the big Milwaukee station. And Stevie Ray's helicopter was reported missing. Well, it turns out he had crashed into the ski hill and he was dead. So that was my first chance, where I had the chance to see somebody and they ended up dying. The next one is this guy right here. My wife goes, you want to go see Petty? I'm like, nah, I don't want to see Petty. It's really expensive. And like 2 months later, he's dead. So, and a couple weeks ago, I went and saw The Who, and I wasn't going to make that mistake again. I'm like, God, I got to see these guys one more time before they die, because I saw them in Alpine Valley, and I saw them back at Alpine Valley back in '89 on their 25th anniversary tour. Let me tell you something. Big difference between that show and this one. There comes a point in every rock and roll guy's career where I think they're too old, and they're just too old, man. It wasn't a good show. They didn't sound bad. There was no energy. There was no attitude at all. They're playing with this big rock orchestra. Zach Starkey was playing an E-kit. It had no energy. The show had no energy at all. It was just, I mean, even if you're gonna play E-kit's fine, but he's using E cymbals and everything, and it was just, I'm sorry, E drummers, but you know how I feel about those things. It just doesn't. It was an okay show. Like I said, there was nothing wrong with it. He wasn't bad. They were just kind of a little boring. So where have I been? Well, I got big news. Some of you guys know about this. And you can see if you look behind me, my house is a disaster right now. I got boxes laying everywhere. I'm moving. We're selling. We're in the process of selling our house, and we are moving. I had talked to a few guys about this within the community. We were this close to moving to Florida. My wife had gotten she works for a really big audiovisual company. I work for a much smaller one. And she had gotten a job offer in Florida. And like, we were going. Like, it was happening. Like, we were going to Florida. I even told my mom, I told my boss, and then the next day, her boss comes in with a better offer to keep her around this area. So, she is currently working in North Chicago, and from where we are now to North Chicago is a horrible drive. And I refuse to live in the tax hellhole that is Illinois. So we are moving as close as we can get to Chicago without actually crossing the border in Illinois. So we sold our house. It was on the market for 3 days. We got like 2 offers on it. We found a new house we're moving to. So in 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to be out of here. So my goal is, I realize I haven't recorded anything in months. So I'm going to try and get some stuff done either today. I've been just so busy just dealing with all this crap. Do you have any idea how stressful it is to sell a house? See this? This was a full bottle a week ago. I've become a functioning alcoholic. I'm not a drinker. I'm like not a hard alcohol drinker at all. You guys see my videos, I drink beer. I've been pounding the Tito's. Just pounding it lately. Just come home every night. I'm like, ugh. It's just so much stress in trying to sell this place. I mean, it's an old house. Stuff needs to be fixed. It's just been it's done. I think we're done. I think the deal is done. I think we're good on everything. So I can lay off the Tito's. But now I got a problem apparently. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, let you know, hey, I'm still alive. I'm breathing. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to try and by the way, these guys, apparently they're not blocked. Nobody, I see all kinds of Zeppelin covers. So guess what Jeff is going to do? I give you a hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to be bringing that one. So that's it for me, guys. Like I said, I wanted to give everybody an update on where I've been. Not that you care. I think some of you care. Like, I think there's like at least 2 people that care. So that's where I've been. Gonna get some videos out here. I'm moving in like 2 or 3 weeks. We're out of here. So I'm gonna try and get at least 1 or 2 up. And we're just gonna go from there. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.